please stand for our graduates?
happens with technology. Just a few minutes.
We will be soon ready. Just wait a few minutes for the technology, please. And we would like to introduce our school superintendent, Mr. Wiley.
Hello there. Let's start over. I'm glad everyone could join us today. Thank you for coming to celebrate our class of 2025. Are the students ready? Before I get started, it's important to acknowledge some people that we have here in the audience. I'd like to thank our class sponsors, Michelle and Lee. Thank you for all the hard work this year, helping our graduates get to today. Thank you to our administrators, Ryan Johnson, Jody Olson, Michelle Stedman, and our other supervisors here. Thank you for your leadership that you contribute to our program. Our board members would like to say congratulations to the class of 2025. Unfortunately, they were unable to make it today, but they are supporting you from a distance. They're looking forward to your success. Special acknowledgement for our teachers, our paras, our dorm staff, interpreters, all the different kinds of staff that we have here. Please stand for some recognition. Sub-teachers, paras, teachers, thank you all so much for everything you've done, all your hard work this year. And most importantly, of course, our parents, our family members, our seniors have needed your support. Please stand, family members, parents. Your family is here to support you graduates. They've been supporting you your whole life and will continue to support you. Thank you for your trust in us and trusting our programming. Some of you know, and some of you may not know, but I do have a tradition every year at graduation. I talk about your class colors. And you have chosen pink and white this year. And I've chosen a tie. And the tie I choose at graduation day always matches the color. Some of you are wearing pink on your caps. Some of you have ties yourself. Colors have meaning. Pink has its own meaning and white has its own meaning. The meaning of pink is friendship, affection, inner peace, love for oneself and for others. That's the symbolism behind pink. White is purity, new beginnings, peace, and balance. That is the symbolism of your class. I think that's a good fit. I do. After graduation, it's a new beginning. You're ending one chapter and starting a new one. Some of you are off to college, starting work, or wherever it may take you. This is a new beginning right here. I hope that you remember to stay close to your friends and family and loved ones, keep those connections, show affection, keep your inner peace. There's a lot of turmoil out there. Hard things will happen, but as long as you have inner peace, you know who you are, you know what you can contribute, what you can do to be successful in your lives. Here in this room, there are so many people surrounding you. Everyone has your back. We're here to support you. Keep those connections. You don't lose these connections when you leave us at MSAD. You're always welcome to come back. If you have a question, you need some advice, That's what we're here for. We'll always be here to support you. We're looking forward to seeing you succeed. Your class motto is, you only fail if you don't try. The journey of life starts with a single step. You can't stay frozen in time. Time is always moving along. Try new things. Try college. Try work. Try living on your own. Paying your own bills. Lots of different things will continue to happen. Continue to try new things. Take that single step. You'll experience some failures, some successes, some wins, some losses. Keep trying, and if it doesn't work out for you, there's another opportunity out there. You will find your way, you'll find your path along your journey. But keep going. Don't just take one step. Keep going. Keep going along your path. And I expect to see a lot from you in the future. My goal is, as superintendent, and it's not a set goal for each one of you, but I want you to be successful in whatever that means to you. I want you to be happy. I want you to have a good, fun, enjoyable life, and whatever that means to you. You all have your own journey, and I'm looking forward to seeing what you accomplish in your lives. Just do your best in everything you do. When you try something new, when you learn something new, you encounter new challenges, always try your best. If you're doing your best, you'll only succeed. And again, everyone here in this room is here to support you, and we're so looking forward to what happens in your future. Don't forget about us here. We'll always be there for you. Congratulations, class of 2025.
Thank you, Austin. All right, it is your time. Finally, it has come. Last night, it was less than 12 hours. This morning at 8. You just get closer and closer to becoming an alumni. It's an exciting time for you. This class may be small, but very unique. They come from all over every community in Minnesota, from small town Faribault to Bouquet to Owatonna, Fergus Falls, Austin, New Brighton, St. Anthony, all over Minnesota. This is a very unique class and very diverse. It's hard to see a commonality. Your uniqueness makes you your commonality. You are such individuals. Do not change, be strong, stay who you are. When we come back to school in the fall, the impression that you left in our school will be noticed. We will not see your faces, but we will miss each and every one of you, definitely. We look forward to seeing your journey, what path you will take. Like I said this morning, please let us know how you are doing, what you're doing in college, what you're doing for jobs. Let us know. We want to hear about your new journey. Remember, your feet may leave MSAD, but your heart will never. You will always be here. This is your second home. Don't forget. Congratulations on your big day, and soon you will become one of us. I'd like to recognize how many alumni are here. Those alumni, please stand. Take a look around. Soon you will join that crowd. You will become our alumni. Congratulations. Hello, everyone. I am Lee Jones.
And I am Michelle Heisey. Welcome to the class of 2025's graduation. We're so happy you're here. Thank you to the family members, friends, alumni, staff, students that are here to celebrate today this wonderful class.
The two of us as class sponsors, typically throughout the year, we start when they are juniors. They select their senior class sponsor. They had not picked one their junior year, so we began in the fall. The two of us worked with this group, and the growth that they had made, I have taught most of you, and so has Michelle. You know, we thought, oh, just so sweet and innocent, but we really have enjoyed the journey with you this year, getting to know you so much better, and we're excited to see when you leave the door of MSAD, what that path will look like.
I'd like to share my favorite quote. Good work is never lost, by Dr. Wesley Lorenzen. That is the person our gym is named after. This quote inspires me. It's up in my classroom, actually. And I know it's hard for you seniors to believe that today is graduation day, because you have all worked so hard in school, in athletics, activities. You've made it through. You should be so proud of yourselves. That good work is never lost. And wherever your journey takes you, if it's a small step or a large step, you should celebrate it. We are all so proud of you and all your hard work. I'm proud of you. You all have done such a great job. Keep it up. Never stop learning. Follow your dreams wherever they take you, and keep up the good work. We are so proud of you, and important, you must believe in yourself. Keep up the good work, all of you.
Mentioning the word success. Everyone interprets that word differently. It could be a huge success, or you could be inspired by this person, Dr. Frank Turk. He is a graduate from here. This auditorium is named after him. He was a leader, not just a leader, but inspired so many deaf youth. He was a superintendent. He started Youth Leadership Camp, YLC. He believed in so many of the deaf youth that they can succeed. If you ever saw him, there is a word that we're going to use to create his legacy. It is the word success. S-U-C-C-E-S-S. You'll learn more about that later as the graduates share their thoughts. He believed every deaf individual can succeed. Now, what inspired him, I hope also inspires you to succeed. What is one thing that you can succeed? You completed your high school career. You may have had ups and downs, happy moments, sad moments. You may have cried and laughed for years. But today, this is your graduation day. You get to flip that tassel. Keep in mind, success. You will see a video explaining that, on why this is so imperative. And this is our quote. Also, Frank Turk unfortunately passed away this last March. So we did want to contribute his honor and show what he contributed back to this school.
I'd like to introduce our class salutatorian, Danica Rivera.
Good morning, everyone. Family, teachers, staff, students, all of you. Hello to everyone. This is a day to celebrate the class of 2025. The students here, in the blink of an eye, has become our special day. As I look at them, we made it. We made it through high school. Our ups and downs, we made it through it. We may have had our own individual journeys, headed off to home, headed off to different places, but as a group together, it happened in a blink of an eye getting through our high school career. As a freshman, some of you, not all of you were here, but we were together. We thought, oh, getting through high school, facing those challenges, getting through, making it. I started my career here at age 2 with my teacher, Michelle. 15 years. I may be right or wrong. I don't know. You can count. But this is the school. They really invested in me. The struggles, the changes, the things that impacted me and let me grow. Our class of 2025 also grew with the school. Things that we have faced, the homework, the online classes, Wi-Fi crashing in our online classes, all of those frustrations and obstacles, we've made it through. Not just the school, but in our life, we will face those challenges. We will learn, we will grow. The school and classes and grades, all of my classmates, we made it. We got through all of those struggles and obstacles. We grew, we got past those struggles. Change is hard for some people, but change makes it better for yourself. The last few days, I really thought about my high school career. High school really is finding your passion. What you love every day, what your passion is, what the strength is. Not to be fearful. Break through that fear and try something new. Find that path. Match what your passion may be. If it doesn't lead in the direction you want and it fails, find a new path. You will succeed in life. Our class motto, you never succeed, you only fail if you don't try. So be assertive, put in your best effort, and be successful. It may be something just as simple as you want to move forward in life, one step at a time. At graduation, it's more than what you think of it's not what others think of you, it's what you think of yourself. Invest in the school. Give back, inspire others in the community around you. You may think this is easy for me. 4 years of high school, I made mistakes. I had to learn some hard lessons. In my whole life, just make sure that you know that you can do better. Put in your natural effort. If it doesn't work, try some variety of things. Put in that effort, put in the investment to make yourself better. I remember in the month of February, I was thinking, oh, May is graduation. School's going to be finished soon. I'm so excited. And then as the months went by, I was a little nervous, but I kept a positive attitude. And now it's the last day. I'm not. This is really impacting me. The last day. Are my classmates ready? Yeah, I think so. What time went by in the blink of an eye? It is our graduation day, classmates. We did it. Graduate, or do you want to stay another year? Is this going to be a tough question? I know it's hard. For me, am I ready? Well, I've done the work. I don't want to do that anymore. But to leave my home, this is where I grew up. This is my community, my friends, my home, not just MSAD, but Faribault, where I grew up, this community. For 15 years, the memories that I have after graduation, it is time for a new chapter of life. Some of you believe that our classmates can get through this, all of the struggles and obstacles, that we will be successful in life. Now, honestly, this is probably the longest presentation I've ever done, so I'm almost done, I promise. So, thank you all for coming for our Class of 25 special day. Thank you, and it's time for me to go get boba. Peace out.
Our guest speaker today is Roxy Mitchell. We'll be sharing some words about her background. Roxy used to work here in 1977 as recreation coordinator. She was also dorm staff, IEP coordinator, mainstream coordinator, teacher, and principal. And I remember Roxy when I was very little. I was in 2nd or 3rd grade when I first met Roxy. And look at her now. I can't believe we're here today and that she's our graduation speaker. But I'm thrilled to introduce our guest speaker today, Roxy Mitchell.
Thank you for such a kind introduction. You know, it's been 8 years since I stood on this stage, and I feel like I'm already home. I have met so many of the people that I had previously worked with, and it was just amazing to be so welcomed. For the class of 2025, that will be extended to you too. When I was first asked to be the speaker, I was a bit surprised. But I was also very honored. So this means a great deal to me. And to the class sponsors, Michelle and Lee, I don't know anyone that could have done it any better. You were awesome. Today you guys get to receive your diploma through the commitment of yourselves first, but But I want you to think about all those other people, the parents, the faculty here at MSAD, friends, so many people that supported you. Your learning did not begin when you started school here. It began on the first day you were born. First you learned to crawl, then you learned to walk, then you were communicating, and all of that came from your parents, who so graciously brought you to this school. And now you have two. The one at home and the one that's here. And neither of them will go anywhere. I know today is filled with a lot of different emotions. Excitement for the future, maybe a little bit of sadness because of what you're leaving behind. And there's always the unknown. And there will always be unknowns in your life. You're all leaving a school that was comfortable and safe. And now you might be a little unsure of what comes next. And with your memories, go and live your legacy. I want you to know the other day, after having 30 plus years here, and I came back to the school, I had to drop off some paperwork. And who did I first meet? Jessica and Jasmine Rademacher. And after I had two great hugs, the first question that was asked of me is, "Hey, Roxy, where's the turkey costume?" That's what they remembered of me. That crazy turkey costume that I would put on for the Thanksgiving feast every year. I guess that's my legacy. So remember, when you do, people remember. Yeah. Okay. But for you, this is your chance to create those legacies. And for me returning to MSD this past week, it felt just comfortable. After 8 years, it still felt comfortable. As a former director of this school, I've been on this stage a number of times. And each time, I always expressed to the parents how grateful we were for getting their students. How much all of you have impacted the lives of the graduates that are here today. I said that then, and I mean it now. I extend our appreciation to you because it is a wonderful gift to have those students at our school. I guess I say it's still ours. I must be here, huh? Through your guidance, love, wisdom, you've helped prepare these graduates for the next chapter in their life. And as I really get into the meat of the speech, I guess, I want you to know that I believe that speeches should be something good at the beginning, meaningful at the end, and not a whole lot in the middle. So in other words, you keep it short and sweet and you get the information out that you want. And I hope I give you graduates that speech. At the time of my retirement, all of these graduates were in elementary school, about this high or higher. And I can remember so many things, but I always chuckle every day in the morning. Those kids would race past my window into Quinn Hall. And they were skinny little kids. And in the wintertime especially, absolutely happy. Boots, backpacks kind of dragging, and everybody wanted to see who could get the door first. And then in the auditorium, And they would come, hats would get pulled off, belts would get dropped. Everything went down. Got 24 square. I played it with them sometimes, and I have to tell you, these guys were really good because they beat me. But that was part of what I remember. I remember them leaving at the end of the day. Hats half on, coats half on, backpacks ready, but the day was done. And there were those few occasions, not often, when the teachers would say, you might need to go see Roxy about this. But I loved their faces. The look of innocence. Me? Or what did I do? Oh, I'm so sorry. But in the end, I was the one who felt bad about it, thinking this is going to hurt me a lot more than it's going to hurt you. And in the end, we always left as friends and buddies and hugs, and everybody went on their way. Because truly, these are great kids. But you know, that's what I remembered from before. And now we fast forward 7 years. And so I felt if I really was going to talk about this class, I needed to know who they were again. Because you change when you're born, you change when you're in elementary school, and all of a sudden you change to this high school person that's a young adult. And I didn't know anything about them, but I wanted to, because you can't do justice for the kids if you don't. And what I found was kind, caring, confident young adults, and they were funny. When I asked them if they were ready for this, and I quote one of his going, oh yeah, I am so ready. And I think they are. I truly believe that. When I met with them, I told them that I was going to give them a little bit of homework. And right away went, oh no, come on, homework? But needless to say, what I asked them was questions of themselves. And I think when you work with these kids for as long as we have, or the teachers do, or the parents, nobody knows them better. So, time for the glasses, and let's see if we know who these people are. Graduate 1, play with Barbies. She wants to become a barista when she graduates. And I do people, parents. Marissa, you got it, Mom. Marissa, and I hope that all your creativity helps you to graciously serve those you need. Well, here's the next graduate. They played with Legos when they were little. Their favorite class was robotics, and he wants to become an engineer. Who do we got? Yeah, Austin. You love it when you're out. Our next graduate loved Transformers when he was young. In the beginning, he was unclear about it, but he does want to continue school now. Who might that be? Tyrell. Tyrell, you keep following your dreams, they're going to happen. Graduate 5, here we are. She loves squishy stress balls. She always dressed in the color pink. She wants to be an animal rescue worker. Cheyenne. And Cheyenne, all that stress you used to relieve yourself with will make you a perfect rescue worker. Our next graduate says she loved flowers when she was little. She would like to be some form of a designer. She's smiling. You got it, Mom. Make a lot of floral design clothes, would you please? They'll be beautiful. Our next graduate loves Yukons. He wants to become an underwater welder. Ideas? Nathan. Job is just waiting for you. And finally, her favorite toy was a white teddy bear. And now, she'd like to work at maybe Target or maybe MSAD. Okay, yeah. And see, you guys know these people. Nevaeh, I know there's a lot of bears at Target that you could buy too. So that's our kids. They're leaving MSAD with a lot of memories, such as sports, socializing, friends, robotics classes, and even, here's one, I hope he's here, Russell. They will always remember when you went to Eagle Bluff and you put down that fake vomit. Yeah, they remember that. See, you created memories for them. But I think what impressed me the most about these kids, I shouldn't say kids anymore, I apologize. You're adults. What would impress me the most is when I asked them, what do you want everybody to know about you? And they said, ASL is beautiful. Deaf people can, and it's time to take the T out of can't. They were proud to be deaf. They love MSAD, and they cherish the friends that they've made because they are close friendships and they're kind to each other. Those are the graduates in a nutshell. So now I want to leave the graduates with 3 thoughts. And my first one I speak about often because I believe in it. Find your North Star. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, there is a star that is in a fixed point in the sky. It always can help you figure out which way to go. It's a guide. And so for you, be your North Star. Many of you will be on your own for the first time, and you need to find your own path. Stay the course. Mistakes will be made. Show perseverance, and be true to yourself. When you're true to yourself, for example, others may say things that you don't agree with, but you don't agree with them if it's not what you believe. You're true to yourself. You're true to what your parents taught you, and you're true to what you believe. When things get tough, and you're thinking it's a little rough out there, but that's really the career I want. Stay the course. It'll go up, it'll go down. But if you persevere and you're true to yourself, you will have followed your North Star. My second words of advice: cherish all of the firsts in your life. Today is one of them for you. You're the only graduates of the class of 2025 for MSAD, and it's a first for you. I had a lot of firsts in my life. I was the first, I have 11 siblings. I'm number 8 out of all those kids. And I was the first woman born in a hospital. That was my first, and that was my beginning. I know my parents always joked we were farmers, and we weren't real wealthy. And so they said, I think we're going to have to sell a cow to pay for this bill. But I don't know, somehow they paid the bill, and they let me out. So I'm here. Other firsts. I was the first in my family to ever graduate from college. And with each first I received, I felt blessed, and I felt pride in something that I did, only I did. And each time you have a first, it only gets better. It doesn't mean mistakes won't be made, but they're yours to claim, and only you can own them. I was also the first person in my family to receive 2 master's degrees. But each time I made one happen, the next one was just around the corner. And I felt better. And I felt stronger. And I felt more confident that I could do it. Now, there's a lot of firsts in this world. And you can be part of those firsts. Does anyone know who Taylor Heisey is? Not Michelle, but Taylor. She is Michelle's niece. And she is an amazing athlete. And she got her first when she became the first female hockey player in their family. And it gave her pride and courage, and so she went on to play hockey at actually Gophers. She played for the Minnesota Gophers, and that gave her courage and pride. And now she is on one of the first female professional hockey teams, and they just won the championship. So think of all of the firsts that she had, and they're just around the corner for you. You can have them too. And I think about, let me see, oh yeah, the Pope Leo. If you don't know who he is the first Pope to ever be from America. Over hundreds of years of them being appointed. Can you imagine the pride and the courage he felt each time he made a step up? That's all waiting for you to do. And nobody can do it for you. You have to do it yourself. My third one actually is pretty simple. Life isn't a remote. You have to get up and change it. And what I mean by that is we have lots of remotes. We have remotes for our TVs, we have remotes for things such as this, we have remotes for even vacuum cleaners, and it goes on and on and on. But if the computer breaks, the remote won't fix it. If the TV breaks, the remote won't fix it. You have to fix it. And there will be times in your life when you're thinking, I don't know, I'm just done with this. So maybe it's you're renting a room for the first time with a friend. Maybe it is your first time away from home. You don't like your roommate. Smelly socks, all kinds of things going on, and you just don't like him or her. So what do? Get up and fix it. And how do you fix it? Who can help you? Can it be counselors? Can it be dorm staff? Can it be parents? They're always a great resource. Get up and fix it. Do that for yourself. What about if you say, today I want to be an engineer, but tomorrow I decide I want to be a chef? It's okay if that's what you really want to do, but you have to get up and change it. You have to get up and fix it. So now is the time when you get to make a lot of those decisions that were made by others. I hope one thing you will do for me. When all this activity is done and it's calmer, take out a piece of paper and write down what your favorite toy was. What do you want to be when you graduate? And what was on your bucket list? And in 5 years from now, look at that, even a year from now, and see, am I still following that path? Am I still following my North Star? See if you're there. And in closing, our futures are always uncertain. But we celebrate with you today. Know what you've done and be certain of one thing. You're well on your way. And keep in mind, the only impossible journey are the ones that you never begin. How you feel about yourself is determined by you. So look to the future. Stay the course, because that's where all your life is going to be spent. And remember, all roads lead home. To the class of 2025, you are an amazing group of young adults. Congratulations. I wish you well, and I wish you many firsts in your life. And thank you for allowing me the privilege of being your speaker.
Thank you to Roxy on behalf of the class of 2025 for your willingness to step up and be our graduation speaker. The class has known her for years, so it's very nice to see you again. Next, we have our class of 2025 valedictorian, Austin Johnson. All right, nice to see you all here. I'm standing here right now. Here it is. I'm valedictorian at the end of the line. I better take this off. I'm too nervous. Here I am. I'm up on the stage. I'm valedictorian. I remember being a little kid, and now it's graduation day. Well, because I'm valedictorian, I guess you all assume that I must have read all my textbooks, and no, I didn't. I just showed up, I paid attention, and I drank an unreasonable amount of lemonade during finals. Mark Twain once said, "I never let my schooling interfere with my education." School taught me how to show up to class, how to memorize, how to pass my tests, how to finish everything before the deadline. But in education, that's different. Education comes from real life, from failing and from fixing it, from learning and trying again. Teamwork, leadership skills, curiosity, makes you thrive for success. We learned outside of the classroom too. We learned in the gym, we learned at home, in the lab, on the courts, at the park, and in conversations. We learned everywhere. We did the schooling. Now we carry the education with us. We're ready for the future. We know what's right, we know what's wrong. Without the schooling, without the education, we wouldn't have that. My journey was like this. I didn't glide through high school. It wasn't easy. I smashed right through it. There was a lot of late nights doing homework, missing deadlines, missed my alarm clock, forgotten projects, missed a lot of deadlines. And it was hard. You know what? It was normal. For me, two things consumed my life. It was robotics and in robotics, every match was a battle. Not just with other teams, but with the robot itself. That was a battle. Right in the middle of a match, the wires would come loose. Don't worry, that's normal. The arm of the robot broke. That's normal. The code crashed in the middle of a tournament. That's normal. We fixed it. We kept going. We stayed up. We pushed through. That's called trial and error. Sometimes it didn't always work out, and it took us in another direction. But that's okay. In the end, we got to the right place. And basketball is another one of those things. It taught me the same thing. You miss the shot? Well, you make up for it on defense. You mess up? You hustle harder. Make up for it. It's not about looking perfect. It's about staying in the game. Never giving up. We found our own ways to support each other. We laughed at the chaos, moved on, learned from our mistakes. It wasn't a smooth journey, but it was those moments where we learned from them. My journey would never have existed if it wasn't for my family. Thank you. You pushed me through all of this. Felt like a roller coaster. So many ups and downs. But my family has been at the heart right behind us the whole way, rooting for me the whole time. To my family, I love you, seriously. You sacrificed so much for me. And let's be real. Being a deaf person in a hearing world is not easy. People assume things about us, they talk over us, they underestimate us. But being here at MSAD, we prove them wrong every single day. And I'm so proud to be part of this class that didn't just survive. We thrived in our own language, in our own culture, in our own style. Helen Keller once said, blindness cuts us off from things, and deafness cuts us off from people. But today, look around. Look at all the people around us. We belong here. And that's power. That's pride. This is family. And one more thing. Respect. This taught me manners and well-being. You want to be successful in life? Learn this. Respect is the most important thing to learn. It costs you nothing, and it means everything. It means listening before judging, showing up for others even when you're tired, treating everyone, no matter who they are, like they matter, because everyone does. When you respect one another, you get respect in return. That's the common phrase. That's how real connections are built. That's how teams work. That's how communities grow. It starts with respect. If you take away anything from me today, let it be that. Always start with respect. With respect, you'll have success. And now I didn't get here today alone. To my family, you believed in me, even when I didn't believe in myself. My teachers, you gave me knowledge into my mind and into my heart. Thank you. To my friends, thank you for every moment, every conversation, every joke. I'll cherish it forever. And there's another quote I love from James Baldwin. Not everything that is faced can be changed, but nothing can be changed until it is faced. And it's our turn now. It's our moment. The world is out there and it's not ready for us. We have two options. We can wait for it to change, or we can go out and change it ourselves. I think that's the better option. So I say we assemble, we create, and we conquer our world. We disrupt the silence with pride, with leadership, and with heart. Because of Walt Disney said, it's kind of fun to do the impossible, and I completely agree. If I could just take a moment for my family, for my friends, for our teachers and staff here, for the cafeteria workers, for the principals and administration, interpreters, the bus drivers, to everyone. Thank you for everything. You made this happen for us. So, class of 2025, let's do what they said we couldn't do. Let's be resilient. Like Frank Turk said, we can. Let's be resilient, let's be different, let's be proud. Even in silence, we make an impact. Let's go change the world. It's the last page of our chapter. But we've got tons of books left to fill. It's only graduation day. It's time to start a new chapter. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. Our class motto, we chose this. You only fail if you don't try. by Thomas Edison. This is an inspiration because we notice that people get by, they don't really continue to learn. Keep trying. It is so important to continue that learning. You can make mistakes, but just keep persevering. You will succeed, you will thrive, you will grow as long as you continue to learn. So be successful. Thomas Edison invented the light bulb. He tried more than 1,000 times. And that is why we chose this quote to inspire us and all of you.
Here it is. Our class gift for the class of 2025 is a banner and also our class photos. And we'll also be planting a tree on our campus.
This is our class video. We chose to make this to share and inspire all of the Frank Turk success understandings. I apologize, I should have turned the lights down so you can see that better. That is my fault. So we will have this video shared through our social media, so you will be able to see it again at your leisure.
And again, we'd like to thank Jessica Rademacher for the drone footage of that video. Thank you for that. And also Jasmine Rademacher for the class photos, individual pictures, and the group picture.
At this time, the seniors would like to also thank the school administrators, our staff, our dorm staff, teachers, parents, and families. Thank you for your ongoing support for all of our seniors.
And Leah and I, the sponsors of this class, we have had such a wonderful year. You were such a fun group. We went out to Valley Fair. You made me laugh the whole day. Made me feel young again. Thank you for such a great year.
This PowerPoint, one of our teachers had made that, Megan. Thank you for assisting in creating all of the slides.
And lastly, we'll thank our wonderful interpreters for today. Thank you.
All right. We will call your name up. And think about the word success, how it applies to your life and your journey after you leave here. You guys will have success as you remember what Frank Turk said. Congratulations. We will call Jody and Brian. Both of them, please come forward. At this time, as sponsors, we present you the class of 2025, and you may proceed with diplomas.
We'll call forward Mitchell and Terry Wilding. And again, the countdown is on. This morning we were an hour away. Now we are maybe 5 minutes away, maybe less time in the front of the line. Before we get started, just giving you your diplomas. Once your senior, your graduate goes through the line, please let the seniors exit the auditorium first. They'll be going outside, they'll be throwing their caps outside. We'll take some pictures out there, and then you have the time to go down the line and congratulate all the seniors. Graduates. Are you ready to get started? Hudson Berman. Unfortunately, wasn't able to be here today, but we still want to recognize and celebrate Hudson, class of 2025. Marissa Ellis. Congratulations. Johnson. Tyrell Johnson. Congratulations.
I'd just like to say that I enjoyed all of the staff, the dorm staff, the alumni, the faculty. I know I was elementary, middle school, and graduate and all of the staff, all the joking and laughter and razzing we did to each other. It was great. It was great to hang out with all of you.
Mayor Watson.
Thank you, family and parents. I love everybody. Now, you are no longer seniors. You are no longer students. You are alumni of MSAD. Congratulations. Everyone, please join me in congratulating.